news of, what Canelo and Lara and Charlo did Bradley fight. He just did that 3 times with Pacquiao. So that's basically, what happens, man. Sometimes you good, you just ain't great.
Go ahead, Fact.
So that's why I feel like Trout's he's not a journeyman, but he's not gonna win any belts unless he fights Jamal Charlo, who I feel is like the weakest. Jamal, the WBC dude, who's the weakest in the division right now.
I think he would give Canelo a problem again if he got the. I don't see him getting that though. Now with Canelo, you never tell who his opponent gonna be. He might say, "I'm gonna sell y'all Trout again," and the Mexican fan base will probably buy it. And I would actually say, you know what? You really didn't beat him the first time. Let's see if you could do it this time. I might accept that.
Yeah, you can't put nothing past Canelo. But let me get y'all predictions on the Kell Brook Gennady Golovkin fight, and shout out to Carcino in Zone 6. Those were the only 2 guys, man, I seen picking Kell Brook. So let me get y'all picks on that fight.
You won't be giving me no shout out because I got Golovkin knocking his ass out.
So you ain't going for the upset.
Yo, you can keep your shout out in your pocket on that one because I got Golovkin.
I was like, man, y'all some bold ass motherfuckers picking Brook, but hey, they going on the limb.
They gonna have that crow.
you know I'm getting them that crow. Don't think because they bold they ain't getting that crow. If Brook get his ass knocked the fuck out, they gonna get that crow. What's your pick, Fat King?
Like I said before, Kell Brook is a world-class fighter. He deserves more respect. I see this going 10 rounds.
You gonna shock us?
I see this going 10 rounds, right? With I call it a baby stoppage. This is one of those, he's getting beat up too much, but he can still fight type of stoppages. You know how this go. In today's boxing now, stoppages are just like, if you get beat up a little bit too much, they're gonna stop it. So, but I think that Kell Brook is going to outbox Gennady Golovkin for maybe 1 or 2 rounds, and then it's going to be all hard punches by Golovkin. But one thing I do want to say before is that you're going to see the same thing we saw with David Lemieux, which is Gennady Golovkin using the jab and staying behind the jab and then trying to carry Brook on a little bit further, because I feel like Brook is going to take some shots and Golovkin will have to look bad too as well, just to get that Canelo fight.
That's what I'm thinking too. He's gonna try to carry him, but with this illness, man, this shit got me kind of worried. But I'm still picking Triple G to win in the 8th round. I got Triple G. What you say?
Huh?
What you mean? Like when you mentioned baby stoppage, you mean because this is the UK, and what I'm familiar with the UK, if you getting beat up too much, they ain't just not hopping in there. Like they will stop a fight.
They let Eubank almost kill a motherfucker. He almost caught a case. His last fight. Shit, they ain't think about stopping that fight.
That's because Eubank was hitting uppercuts. But to address what you said, T, I'm just referencing today's boxing. Like that Lemieux stoppage, for example, that wasn't a real stoppage. I'm just saying that like if Golovkin gets Kell Brook in a corner and he's delivering shots, even if like he's blocking some shots and ducking, they're gonna call a stoppage. That's how I feel personally.
Because if you're not giving no offense back, you're not defending. I think that is a real stoppage, because you can have people out here would pray for hashtags again, because we thought he had something that he knew he didn't have. He was just trying to avoid taking a beating, so he was ducking and slipping, but he couldn't do nothing to it. And to me, that's a real stoppage. He didn't want no parts of it.
Yeah, when you getting your ass whipped, the ref gotta save your life. If you can't save your own, the ref gonna have to save you.
True.
That's true. But Shady, how do you feel? Like, I know it's kind of an older fight, but like I still remember that Kelly Pavlik versus Jermaine Taylor fight where I thought they were gonna stop the fight for Kelly. He gets up and he knocks dude out. So it's like we haven't really seen that too much in boxing anymore. But you know what I mean, they gotta protect people, so I understand where everybody's coming from.
The best thing to do is not be close to getting your ass whooped. Stop them before you get your ass whooped, and you won't have no complaints.
You ain't got to worry about the ref coming in.
Best thing to do.
Hey, that's a good point. Let's talk about this Ward-Kovalev. Now, Kovalev been talking a lot of shit lately. He said, fuck Andre Ward. if you try to hold me, I'm gonna break your mother loving hands. Kovalev been talking. Y'all think he trying to hype himself up? Or what y'all think, man?
I'm gonna go out and say Ward got in under his skin a little bit by not speak. Kovalev kept trying to be this nice fella.
So you think Ward done got in his head? What you saying?
I think it's a bit even. It's even. Just like this fight, it's gonna be 50-50. This, to me, it's my pound for pound #1 spot, easily. But I can't wait to the end of it.
You can't just disrespect. Hold up, you can't just disrespect Roman. Hold up, you can't just disrespect Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez like that, bro. Come on.
Okay, let me.
You gotta show the man some respect now. Come on, bro.
He's on the list. But for me, this is my pound for pound one. Roman Gonzalez has moved up 10 pounds his entire career. Ward moving up 1 pound one weight was 8 pounds. That's more than majority of the weight that more than half. So I don't look at it as a big jump. I understand they try to play the science game with the little weights. To me, they really don't. I don't think they do. But for me, it's just pound for pound #1. This skill level is just too high, man. But as far as the shit talking thing, I'm gonna go like this. I don't care what they say. I love her. Like, that sounds like I'm down to do whatever to you. So if Ward hear about breaking his hands, and Ward say, I'm gonna headbutt the shit out you, like Ward will do. This shit even now, cause they have both. Ward got a history of headbutts. Kovalev just told you, I'm gonna smash me some motherfucking hands up. So guess what? You just asked for, bruh. This just turned to MMA, as far as I'm concerned. They gonna have to go at it.
That's gonna be like Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz.
Yeah, they gonna have to fucking go at it.
What you think, Fat King, about this smack talk, man?
First and foremost, I still think it's a 50-50 fight. About the smack talk, I have to give 100% agreement with T on that one, because if you remember, in the last couple of weeks, all we hear about is Kovalev, I respect him. Even when Kovalev met up with Andre Ward in the ring, there was always that respect factor. And for Andre Ward to come off a win, and then he was kind of just standing there looking at Sergey Kovalev, but Kovalev was the one to pull his hand out and say, hey, what's up? So I think that T is right in terms of, I'm sorry, is that me or y'all?
That's me. Go ahead.
Okay. I think T is right in the fact that Kovalev, he got mad that Ward is not showing him respect. So now he's talking a lot of junk. Now he wants to break this dude's hands. But I got to tell you guys something. I feel like this fight is not going to be one of those boring boxing fights where it's like, back and forth, dude trying to counter punch or a chess match. This is going to be a dirty, holding, pushing, head-butting type of fight, because it's for all the marbles. And just to talk about what T said with regards to Chocolatito, I like Chocolatito and all. He's a good dude. I know he's moving to super flyweight right now, but he has to somehow, some way get his ass to featherweight or super featherweight if he wants to make money. It's just that simple. If he wants to be the real pound for pound, he got to move up. That's how I feel.
Hope you hear this, Chocolatito, man. They ain't putting no respect on your name, bro. No kind of respect on your name.
I respect him. I think he fight a lot like Dennis Shafikov. When I look at pound for pound style, I like Shafikov. When I look at pound for pound styles, and I think, hey, would he beat a Kovalev? Would he beat a Ward? Maybe a Kovalev, but I see, because Kovalev not the inside kind of fighter, but what, are you going to walk on the Kovalev power for 12 rounds? I don't fucking know about that. So style for style, I'm not sure. Like, he's top 5, top 3 somewhere in there. But I agree.
Yeah, but if he beat this dude 35-0, win this WBC title, 4 belts in 4 different weight classes, that's some big shit. Come on now.
10 pounds though, man. Like,
that's some big shit though, T.
Look at Rancis Bartholomew. He's going from 130 to 140. That's what, he'll just be a 3-weight division champion. Some guys can do a 10 division jump and just have 2 belts to their name. So that's, it's just how boxing plays out, man.
Well, if somebody goes out and let's say Ward goes out and dominates Kovalev, or vice versa, then I can leapfrog one of them over Chocolatito. But if it's like a stale fight where we don't know who really won the fight, there's a lot of controversy, some shit like that, you can't just bypass Chocolatito, man. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna be.